inserting our style sheets to our HTML, right? We have the external CSS. External CSS with an external styling sheet, you get to change the look of an entire website by just changing one file, right? An external CSS can be written in any text editor. That was what I just did now. I wrote my CSS externally and I linked it to my CSS, right? I linked it to my HTML. We can also do it by writing in our internal. We can also do it by writing internally, right? Internally, right? An internal style sheet can be used instead of one single HTML page that has a unique style. The internal style is defined with the style element. So meaning that you can write your CSS inside your HTML, right? It is not recommended, but it is possible. So inside the ID, inside the space where you have your HTML, you can write your CSS also there. It's just that it's going to make your code clumsy and scattered, right? So also we have inline CSS. Inline CSS may be used to apply a unique style for a single element, right? So now when you're trying to target a single element, right, and you want to, that's when you can use your inline CSS, right? To use inline CSS, add the style attributes to relevant elements, and the style attributes can contain any CSS property, right? So now we have examples or use cases of CSS, right? We have the inline CSS here. We have the external CSS. Can anybody determine the difference between the two? Between the two images we have here? Anybody? Does anybody know the difference between the two images we have there?
Let me try.
All right, try.
So I think for this external CSS, you do it in a separate, like you create a folder for the external CSS.
Yes.
Then this inline CSS, it's done. Okay, this inline CSS, I think it's done like in the text.
Yes,
Like
yes,
okay,
you're
like
very, very correct. It is done inside your HTML. Now we have something called, we have HTML code, we have CSS code, right? So but your inline is done inside your HTML code on the same line with your HTML code. That is what we call inline CSS. I just wanted to know if you all are following me, right? So moving on to the next thing, right? We have moving on to the next thing, we have, sorry, give me a minute. Right. So now we have